the passion is alive. Previews and reviews, keeping you in the vibe. Player ratings coming in like a tidal wave. Lee Stephen TV, it's your football fave. Every match day we got the insight you crave. Diving into details like a deep sea wave. Kick off to the whistle, we got you in the know. Lee Stephen TV, your football hero. We scream, we cheer, together we rise. Football's our land.
Hello, welcome to the 7 TV. This is a match preview of Middlesborough versus Leeds at Riverside Stadium. How are you doing, Dad?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, kick off tomorrow, which will be 8th of April already, mate. We're into 4th month.
Yeah.
Year already. Where's time go? Where's time go? When you're getting old like me, time seems to go quicker. It really does. It does. You'll never be as old as me. So, but time does go quicker. Anyway, how are you doing, Lee? I'm good. How are you?
I'm just finding out the game.
You're still gutted about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Still. Look, the positive is this game's come round fast. It's been a fast turnaround between games, so we haven't had to. We haven't really had the time to dwell on it. I mean, think about it like this, Lee. It could have been before a international break where you've got the full 2 weeks to ponder it, and then but at least this way, it's a pretty quick turnaround, isn't it? So, I know managers don't like playing 2 games in short space of time and stuff like that. But I think Daniel Farke will be quite happy that it's come round quick because it gives them players the time to make the right what were wrong in that game. Where do you want to start, Lee? Do you want to start with some press conference quotes? What he come out with? Because it was his press conference today, so let's start with some of his quotes, right? Let's start with team news. Let's start with team news. So team news, right? Farke says everything is okay. We will still have a training session after the press conference because I want them to train a bit closer to normal match game time. So relatively late session today. We have had 1 or 2 question marks with players, but all the other players are in a good mood. We have 2 problems. One is Joe Rothwell, like I mentioned after the game last week, it was a calf injury. He won't be back. He won't be. He will be out this week, definitely. Probably also after the also for the Easter weekend. We hope he's back available for the last 2 games. If I could turn back, if he could come back early, it would be a bonus. I just don't want him to rush him back and get him injured again. Pascal Strike is definitely missing in the next 2 games in this week. We will wait for some further assessments. He's got a knock on his foot, and there is a fear it could be a little fracture. That wouldn't mean that the season will be over for him. We still hope for the best of course, but he'll definitely be out for the next 2 games. So Rothwell's out and Struick's out. So before we go on, Lee, so Struick comes out. Who are you playing at back? Ampadu in place of Struick?
Yeah, probably Ampadu at stand back with Gordon and go with Antinaka.
Yeah, it's your 2. Yeah. I agree. I'm 100% behind you. 100% behind you. He got asked about his defensive options after Farke's other defensive options after Ampadu, and he says Max Ferber was out for many weeks, has had 1 full week of training, so of course normally you won't say he's fit for 90 minutes. The last few minutes were good for him, at least for the short-term appearances he's available. Gulliver has played this role. Sam Byron could play this role. James DeBayo is also a young option. Sometimes you have to adapt to the reality, and we will find some good solutions. So it looks like he's quite. It looks like he's quite content with cover we've got for Strike. he got asked about Patrick Bamford and how ready is he, and he said Patrick Bamford is in training since nearly 4 weeks. Right, so now, so each and every day helps. I liked what he did in training, and even without the illness of Matteo, he would have been in the squad. Obviously, he was out since the beginning of January and can't be there at 100%. But the last 25 minutes were beneficial for him. Right now, after he was back in the squad for the first time, it wouldn't be natural to put him in right away into the starting lineup. But he's an option, and with his experience and enthusiasm, it's good to have him back. I liked his movements. He was involved in 2 or 3 really good dangerous scenes against Luton, which let's be honest, he did look a bit more, he stood out when he come on, didn't he?
Yeah.
Which still can't believe it's saying Bamford a bit leaders line in 2025. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. He got asked about Borough. He says, we face a strong side. We know that they are in pretty impressive form at the moment. We know we will have to be at our best, and we will have to make sure we defend structured and compact.
Mhm.
So that's what he said about Borough.
Mhm.
He got asked about data and stuff like that. I won't bore you with that, Lee. I really won't bore you with that. I'm not a big believer in speaking about tiredness and stuff like that. He mentioned about Jadon Anthony in that press conference. He mentioned about Jadon Anthony playing has played every game and scored a brace. This was for go on, Stuart. Burnley. Yeah, thank you, Lee. We have rotated a lot, and like you have a dire spell, just concentrate a bit more. With Manor in the last game, he was involved in each and every chance. I would have preferred he would have put the ball in the back of the net, but it's fine margins. It's about not feeling sorry for yourself and working harder. He got asked who's the main set piece taker. Now he says we have Manor Solomon or Dan James. Either grew with has taken a lot. Max Weber is also a candidate. It depends on the pitch and who is available. I don't get what he means by that. It depends on the pitch. Does he mean it depends on what part of the pitch he means? I think he means, doesn't it?
It's fair power pitch. Who's play left wing, you can take left corners. And who's play the right wing, you can take right corners.
Well, Lee, thank you, Lee. See, this is why I need you. This is why you keep me levels, mate. On lack of clean sheets away of late, it says it's something that we have addressed. We were 1 chance away at Luton for being rock solid. We have to be even better. We have to make sure in the next game that we don't give away 1 more chance. If we return back to the dressing room, we know we will have had a great chance with all 3 points. If not, it'll be 1. If not 1, I liked our defending in the last game, but we allowed a counter attack in the first half, and we have to allow Middlesbrough not even 1. But the problem is, right, we got it was a counter attack, but the problem was for me, Solomon didn't get back. He didn't get back, so that counter attack was made a lot easier for Luton because let's be honest, Fairfield were trying to about 2 players.
Yes.
And that was a problem. You know what I mean? That was a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically all he said, Lee, on press conference. Right. So without further ado, Lee, let me share screen, mate, if you don't mind. We'll share screen so we can have a look at the table and let you go through it for me, if you will, mate, please. Let's start with Middlesbrough, shall we? Middlesbrough.
5th.
How many points?
60.
Where are Leeds?
3rd.
How many points?
82.
So if Leeds win tomorrow, they go to How many points?
85.
Yeah. So in theory, that could take us first.
Yeah.
But we have to rely on Sheffield United not to get a result and Burnley not to get a result.
Yeah.
The good thing is Burnley and Sheffield United have to play each other, so one of them teams are going to drop points.
Yeah.
So, in theory, it's still in our hands if you think about it like that.
Yeah.
But I don't like being third, Lee. I hate being third. I really do.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's the table. Let me bring up the form guide, mate, if you don't mind. Right, Lee, go through Middlesbrough form guide for the last 5 championship games, please.
Lost to Swansea 1-0. 1-2-1 gets QPR. 2-0 gets Luton. 1-2-1 gets Oxford. 1-2-0 gets Blackburn.
So that's Middlesbrough form guide. What about Leeds' last 5 games form guide, Lee?
Leeds lost to Portsmouth. 1-2-0 gets Millwall. We drew 2-2 against QPR. We drew 2-2 against Swansea. And we drew 1-0 against Luton.
You see, now this is going to sound mad, but out of them last 3 draws, I would have rather have won 2 and lost 1, because you still would have got more points.
Yeah.
Instead of getting 3 points out of 3 games, you would have got 6 out of 3 games.
Yeah.
So that's mad. But that's what I would have preferred to have done if we knew we were going to draw the last 3 remainder games.
Yeah.
And don't put it past you, Lee. If this ends in a draw and all, this result today. So I meant when I said today, I meant tomorrow. Like we'll draw a game tomorrow. But look, this is reverse fixture at Ellen Road on 10th of December. Lee, do you want to go through the score and goal scorers?
Right, Nonto put us 1-0.
Yep.
On 40 minutes.
Verba.
Verba's got it on goal. We keep 1-0.
Yep.
Dan James make it 2-1 to Leeds on 74 minutes. And in injury time, Brendan Hansen on 90 plus 2 minutes make it 3-1 to Leeds.
So this is outline. This will lineups. Next time, what I'm going to do is, when you keep sending me them, team news, I'm going to save them. I am going to save them. I'm going to save them. Right. So this is the team news, Lee. Right. So this is how Leeds lined up.
Messi, Warden.
You need to speak louder. Your microphone can't pick it up.
Messi, Samam, Warden, Shoik, Warber, Tanaka, Waffle, James, Van Eysen, and Nonto, and Jovith.
Up top, a rare start for Mateo Joseph. That seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Yeah.
On the bench, Sam Byram come on for Ampadu come on, Kurobev come on, Pro come on, Smith come on, and Solomon come on.
Yeah.
And that's how Middlesbrough lined up. Now they ain't got Latilaf. Now I've left. So this is how they ain't got. So this is how I've got it saved here, Lee. I have got it saved. I promise. Let me. Too many screenshots. Right. So this was how Middlesbrough lined up in the last game out. So Travers, Hackney, Ian Acho, Berzuk, Dirk Steele, Howson, Morris, Aziz, Conway, Elia Jr., and Nathan Burgess. So that's how Middlesbrough lined up. That's what I expect Middlesbrough to go with again.
Yeah.
Against Leeds, and this was how Leeds lined up. Just to refresh everybody's memory, that's how Leeds lined up against Luton. Darlow, go through it, Lee, for me.
Darlow, Bogo, Fairpole, Strike, Warden, Ampadu, Tanaka, Marcelman, Nonto, James, and Paul.
Right, so the only changes is the only players who he's going to have to worry about are Strike from that team. So you take Strike out, bring in.
I don't know, Maxwell.
Would you start Ampadu there?
I started to do first half.
See how he does.
Kind of does.
So would you bring him in next to Tanaka? You said at the beginning of the stream.
Go with.
Gruev. So you'd have Tanaka, Gruev as you two.
Yeah.
Would you is that, do you think that's a team he's going to go with? Solomon, Nonto, James and Perot? Or do you think he's going to bring Aronson back into it?
I think he'd probably bring Aronson back into it.
I don't want him to, because I think this is I think the game against Luton, it wasn't the sort of game for Nonto to showcase his skills.
Yeah.
But I think this Middlesbrough game, because they're both technically decent sides, it's going to be a technical game. You know, it's going to be tactical, and I think this is the game where Nonto can shine. I want to see Nonto give it another start. I really do.
What about goalkeeper?
Start with it. Keep Darlow. Now, don't talk to me about Misley. But keep Darlow till the end of the season. It's as simple as that. Keep Darlow in now till the end of the season. Let's stop messing about with goalkeepers again, for God's sake. Bloody hell. He's got enough bloody problems to be a Leeds United fan and to worry about Misley coming back in. I will go. I won't just be grey. I'll be white. But yeah, I'll go white, man. I'm telling you, it would. So yeah, leave Miss Lee where he is. Thank you very much, Lee. Right. So we talked a bit about Go on, Stuart. We talked a bit about Leach's injuries. Yeah. Now, this is what I've done for you, Lee, as well, right? So this here, they're the players who were missing from Middlesbrough, and it's been updated today. So Bangura's out, Diang's out, Dork's out, Edmondson's out, Fry's out, Lennon's out, and Burgess is out. He's questionable with an injury. Yeah. So they are Middlesbrough bit of team news for you. So how's that? Does that look good?
Yeah. And another injury might be said. Formerly United player Luke Aylin's injured.
Luke Ayling as well to add to that list.
Yep.
Thank you, Lee. There you go, Lee. Told you your channel tick. Right, let me stop sharing the screen. Yeah. Right, so I've done that. I've discussed that. Mm-hmm. Right. The one thing I didn't discuss, mate, is this. Let me share screen again. Sorry. This is last screen share. This is last screen, I promise. I promise you, Lee, this is last one. Right. So this is Middlesbrough's leading goal scorers and assists, right? So Conway's got 12 goals in 30 games. Yep. Latilaf's gone now. Aziz, he'll be playing. He's got 10 goals in 39 games. Mm-hmm. He's not just a threat as a striker, as a threat with his assists. Yeah. He's got the leading assist with 11. Yeah. Ben Doak's got 7 assists. Riley McGee's got 5 assists. So that's your, that's your top goal scorers and thing for Middlesbrough. So this is Leeds. You want to go through Leeds, mate?
Joe Pro, 15 goals and played 40 matches.
40 games, 40 games.
And James scored 11 goals and played 34 matches.
Yep.
Ben with 9 goals and played 40 matches. Ryan Sullivan played 33 games. Scored 7 goals.
So top assists.
It's James with 9 assists and Joe Paul with 9 assists.
Junior Fairpo with 9 assists. You said Joe Pro?
Yeah. Ryan Sullivan with 7 assists and Joe Paul with 5 assists.
So that's how your top goal scorers and assists go. Right, so I haven't missed any screenshots this week, so I've done well for you.
Yeah.
Right, so Lee, how do you see this game going?
It's probably be a difficult game.
Difficult game.
I know Middlesbrough record is good,
Yep.
but Leeds United record needs sorting out. We can't drop many more points.
I don't think we can. Like, no, I think you're right. I think you're right. But do you know that both teams have got? Both teams have to win this game.
Yes.
Leeds for automatic promotion, and
Yeah.
Middlesbrough is to keep it in playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's something riding on it for both teams.
Yeah.
So, do you think it's going to be a nice scoring game or a low scoring game?
Probably a nice scoring game.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's gonna. I think if it ain't gonna win 1-1, I think it could go 1-0 either way. If either team's gonna win it, it's gonna be 1-0. I can see it being a score draw, 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be really tight.
Yeah.
Key players for us. Obviously, I want to see Perot give more.
Yeah.
He's been off football last couple of games as Perot.
Mm.
I want to see Perot step up to play a bit more.
Yeah.
I want to. The worry I've got is Dan James still looks a bit. He's not as influential as what he was at the beginning of the season, and I don't know if that's down to fatigue, tiredness, or whatever. I don't know what it's down to, but he'll be frightened to death for changing it now. I think you'll still see Solomon on one side, Dan James on the other. I just think it'll be like. I think it'll be 2 changes. I think Ampadu will go to centre back, and I think Gruev will be brought in next to Tanaka. I think that's how it's going to go, Lee. So what's your score prediction?
I say probably 3-1 Leeds.
3-1 Leeds.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day. Oh yeah, I'll take anything in a win all day long. I won't care.
Yeah, probably not to score first goal.
Yep.
Probably James.
Right.
And probably Ben Anderson. And Max Roberts will on goal for Leeds.
Well, he won't be playing though, will he? But I know what you mean. Trying to have a bit of fun. Yeah, Lee, that's the point, right? Do you think he'll drop? Do you think he'll drop Nonto and put Bamford? Do you think he'll drop Nonto and put Bamford in at the 9 and have Perot in at the 10?
Well, it gets all cool, Bamford.
Yeah, but that was ages ago. When he's been at Leeds for bloody Asian, he's been.
You know.
Would you do that? Would you risk it? Would you risk playing Bamford and Perot together? He's not going to go with Joseph. We know that.
Yeah, but I want to see Bamford and Paul start again.
Yeah, I do. Even if he can only get 60 minutes out of Bamford, right? Put him in, bring him off, and then do whatever you want to do. Bring Nonto on for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Terrorize, Middlesbrough will be tiring. Nonto with his fresh legs, he'll be running. He'll have the free roll to run at him.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd do. I'd go Bamford and Perot, and you start in lineup, and I bring Nonto on for Bamford on the 60th minute. That's what I'd do. So, final words for you, mate, please.
Oh, final words. Middlesbrough fans, enjoy the game on tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Leeds United fans, enjoy the match as well tomorrow night. But Leeds, make sure you can get 3 points tomorrow night.
It's important, isn't it?
It must be an important game for us tomorrow night from Leeds fans.
Can I just say, Lee, I know it's your final words, but can I just say that the Leeds fans have to get behind the players?
Yes, Leeds United fans, get behind the players. I know it's another away game.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's nervous times, isn't it? I'm not winning in last 1 win in 6. It's nervous times for Leeds fans.
Yeah, I know it's a bit start. I know a bit late kicking for 8 o'clock. So.
It's better than 12:30.
Yeah, I know. Just make sure I get 3 points tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, Sheffield United and Burnley can get those.
Can lose.
They can lose. before the night game starts.
What do they kick off early?
Quarter out.
And we kick off at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So at least during that game we'll know what they've done before our
Yeah.
game finished. Good. Right. Well, have you got else you want to say, Lee?
Just get a few points, please, and bring it back to go. Get a few points.
Absolutely. Right. Well, do you want to?
Thank you for watching these Stephen TV.
Yeah, thank you for supporting Lee. It means a lot. It really does. I'm going to say it's a goodbye from me.
Right, trying to have a good bath, mate.
Take care, everybody. See you all soon. Bye bye.